Brighton 0, Man City 5, man. What a performance, man. It's this City team. Just my quick thoughts on this match, Ryan.
Yeah.
We just keep battering teams. We even battered Liverpool. But then you go and lose to Southampton. It doesn't make any sense. You beat up Burnley, you beat up Arsenal, and you're going to lose to Chelsea who has no defense. That just rhyme, you know. That just rhyme. No sense. It doesn't make no sense. No defense. You know what I'm saying? I should probably make a song too, or maybe not. But, Ryan, it's annoying. As a City fan, I'm telling you, this is annoying, man. It's like you smashing teams and then you go and you messing up the games you're supposed to win.
Definitely.
The reverse fixture was a 4-0 win for City back in August. Big news, big City news, Aguero out for the rest of the season, and reports are saying he could miss the Champions League as well, the remainder of the Champions League. Talk about Champions League, the draw came out, and we will play Juve or Olympic Lyon. And if we win that, we could face a Barcelona or potentially a Napoli, potentially a Chelsea, potentially a Bayern Munich. So
never know.
I just want us to overturn this ban tomorrow. If you're watching this video right now and the ban hasn't been, uplifted, well, you know what it is. Go check the video where I made that. But hopefully we overturn the ban. So, fun fact, Ryan, City has 31 wins and 1 draw in the Premier League when Gabriel Jesus scored. He scored a goal yesterday, and it was a good goal. He needed that goal, man. He really, really needed that goal. And I saw Jesus expressing himself. He dribbled through the freaking defense, and I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? We haven't been seeing that from Jesus. Briefly, what are your thoughts on that outcome, man? Did you watch the game? Did you get to watch any of this?
Yeah, I watched the City game. I watched the City game. I'm impressed with what City doing. Raheem Sterling. Remember, this guy has 17 goals. 17 goals. And listen, this guy still have a chance to win this Golden Boots. I want to run through something quick. Up next, he have Bournemouth at Manchester City. So he's going to have chance to score, to catch up with the likes of Vardy, Mohamed Salah, and Pierre Aubameyang.
Yep.
And also they have Watford and Norwich in their last 3 games remaining. So this last 3 games for Manchester City, why not? Why Raheem Sterling cannot score 7 these last 3 games?
That was a good hat-trick, though. That was a good hat-trick. The first goal from distance, side foot, that was good. The second goal, a header. That was a good header. Glancing off
it was a very good header.
I think that came off. Was that the goal that came? I can't remember that goal exactly, but I can't remember everything from that goal. But the second header was when he dribbled through the box and he fought and the ball landed on his head and go in. That completed the hat trick. Bernardo Silva, Ryan. We were talking about him earlier before a previous episode. He scored his first Premier League goals in 19 Premier League games.
Well, that's changed because Bernardo Silva, one of Manchester City player, standout player last season, just because Pep Guardiola fooling around with this guy's career. Put him on the left, put him on the wing, and it's not sure that Pep Guardiola sometimes he can overthink too much because Bernardo is one of Manchester City key player last season from midfield, standout player, and it's good to see him can get the monkey off him back to score a goal yesterday.
Well said, well said. I think I saw something that Pep is kind of apologized to him for not, because he has been using him and he has been basically a filler, you know what I mean? Filling there, filling here, do a job there.
This is what happened to you when he is a very good player, can play a lot of different positions.
Exactly.
Jordan in this too,
So with that 5-0 win, Ryan, we move up to 72 points, and officially we can't be passed because our goal difference is so good. We will get second. And tomorrow, as I kept mentioning, we will know. We will know if we get banned and we play Champions League football next season or if we don't. You mentioned the next fixtures. They're easy fixtures. Supposedly easy fixtures. Bournemouth, they're under pressure. You never know what they can do. You never know what they could do. Norwich, you never know what they can do as well. Already, nothing to lose. And Watford, we know what's going to happen. They're going to get battered. My opinion on Brighton, they pose no threat on the day here. And they find themselves in a very tricky position on 36 points. They're 15th. Should they or not should, would, are they, let me say it, are they going to survive the drop? Ryan, do you think they're going to survive the drop?
Well, for me, they're doing okay for me down in the bottom, and they have 36 points. The greatest thing, they have the points on the board when the likes of Watford, Bournemouth, there and Aston Villa has to play catch up, and West Ham. This is the thing, what they just probably need one more win, and I think they probably can call themselves safe, depend upon the result down in the bottom.
True.
So I think they're going to stay up. And they're just slightly going to stay up, in my opinion, because they just have the points on the board. One more win, 39 points in the Premier League.
One more win would do it. One more win would do it. A draw, I think, would do it too. But
definitely.
Brighton has this problem. The last games of the season, they're not winning. The 9 games in a row they lost last season, I think, or they failed to win any of their last 9 games. They did pick up a surprise winner.
The next couple games they have Southampton, they have Newcastle and Burnley. So you never know. They can get a win against.
It's games that they could win. It's winnable games. They did pick up a win against Arsenal, and they did pick up a draw against Leicester City.
You know what's a good thing with Brighton? They always play very good at home and things. So home advantage for them, they are always going to do well at home.
I think they have to look to pick up some points against Newcastle here.
Definitely. That is a must win for them.
A draw against Southampton. That's I think that's a South Coast. Both teams are in the South Coast of England. I'm not from England, by the way, guys. So I'm not like, but I think both teams are on the South Coast, and that would be a big game. They have to pick up points from any of these, even against Burnley, at least a draw. And I think they're safe, though. I think they are safe, though. But in terms of City, I'm happy with what all the players did in this game. Even Benjamin Mendy had a great game. Rodri had a great. Kyle Walker, man, this man was amazing. Eric Garcia, Laporte. I think Laporte played out the entire match, if I'm not mistaken. And that's very, very nice to see. Let me double check. Don't quote me on that, though, but let me double check really quick. If Laporte played, and I see it's not good to second guess yourself. Played out the whole thing. You know what I mean? Played out the whole thing. I'm very impressed with the wins that we picked up. We battering teams, but the losses let me down big time, man. The Chelsea and the Southampton loss, unacceptable. Unacceptable. You know what I mean? But Ryan, I have a question for you before we move on to the next fixture. Which team has the best attack in the league?
Definitely Manchester City. Definitely.
Okay. Thank you for
by creating the most chance, goal, and all of them stuff.
It's just been ridiculous for me, and that's why it's hard to understand why we're so far behind. 9 points.
The thing is with Liverpool this season, they have almost 15, 16 different goal scorers this season. Most of the players them turn up. Axel Chamberlain turn up here and there. The likes of Navigator. This Liverpool team was a team performance this season. Player came up in the moment, Fabinho. So that's why we have so many different goal scorers, not only depending on the Liverpool front three. The Salah, the Mane, the Roberto Firmino, all players step up. Jordan Ennis, Genie.
Correct.